Francis Fanon's Wretched of the Earth. In regards to today's events, he speaks about grandeur and the weakness of spontaneity. And I'm just going to play with the terms just a little bit as I read. He says the colonist is no longer simply public enemy number one. And I'm going to say read colonists, in this case, police. Some members of the colonist population proved to be closer, infinitely closer, to the nationalist struggle than certain native sons. The racial and racist dimension is transcendent on both sides, i.e., black and white marching together. Not even black or Muslim is automatically given a vote of confidence. One no longer grabs a gun or machete every time a colonist approaches. In fact, what we do now, we grab a camera. We grab our phone and, we film. Consciousness stumbles upon partial, finite, and shifting truths. Leave that to the meteor for, let's say, interpretation of truth. And, oh, yes, of course, the legislative body, i.e., Mr. Orange Man, for interpretation of law, constitutional law, Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments, of the law, of the Constitution, leave that to that guy to misconstrue all of that and tell you what truths are, shifting truths as he sees fit. All this is, one can guess, extremely difficult. For the layman trying to interpret from state to state what the laws are and what we should be entitled to. If you have questions about the state laws, always go back to your constitutional law, United States law, because your state law is subject to the United States constitutional law. So if the United States constitutional law tells you that you have a right to bear arms, respect your United States Constitution. If your state law contradicts that, then refer back to your United States Constitution. Y'all with me? Okay. The task of bringing the people to maturity is facilitated by rigorous organization as well as the ideological level of their leaders. Ideological levels. We haven't reached that yet. They don't have a plan. They don't have a philosophy. We have the context of, humanity and life and death and what have you, but an ideology? Not quite. The power of ideology is elaborated and strengthened as the struggle unfolds. Yes, this is true. Taking into account the enemy's maneuvers and the movement's victories and setbacks. The enemy's maneuvers, again, let's go to the top. Leadership, executive orders, calling in the military against its citizens who are peacefully assembling. Peacefully. Again, let's go back to the Constitution. Your right to peacefully assemble. No state can take that away. So, have we dismissed the Constitution, Mr. Orange Man? Obviously. The leadership demonstrates its strength and authority by exposing mistakes and through experience learning better ways of going forward every time consciousness takes one step backward. Every regression at a local level, again, your state, is used to take the issue up in every village and throughout the network. Read village as